is up next, and Joey's with us in Louisville, Kentucky. Hi, Joey. How are you?
Hey, Dave and Dr. D. Thanks for taking my call.
Our pleasure. How can we help?
All right, so I'm on baby step 3B. I'm getting married in November, and I have a car. It's paid off. I paid cash for it, but it's a German car. It's an Audi, and I just put new tires on it that cost me $1,000 last month, and then I had something going on with my brakes that I just got quoted $1,900 to fix the rear brake.
I think I'm getting a second opinion.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dealer to me.
No, that's like a mechanic. So they're telling me to go to the dealer because the parts are so expensive.
Wow.
And the car has 40,000 miles on it, and
what's the car worth?
I could get rid of it for $17,500.
Okay. All right. So what's your question?
My question is, should I fix these brakes and sell it? And then I only paid $21,000 for the car, and I could get $17,500. So do I fix this and sell it? Because down the road, I don't want to drop $2,000 every time something goes wrong with this car.
Well, I mean, it is a more expensive car to work on than a domestic car or or a more standard Honda Toyota thing. I mean, an Audi, a Mercedes, a Beamer are going to cost more to work on. In any case, a $1,900 brake job blows my mind. But so I mean, if you're tired of that stuff and you want to move into a quote more reliable, less expensive to maintain vehicle, that's fine. But don't use this as an excuse to move up in car. We're going to buy a $17,500 car when you sell a $17,500 car. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. I guess so. With me getting married and we're saving for a house, it's like a $2,000 expense every other month isn't gonna.
I don't think that's going to happen. But but it has exposed the fact that you have an expensive car to work on. Right. So when it does break, but I mean, none of us sitting here thinking you're going to spend $2,000 a month for a year. You're going to spend $24,000 to keep this car running. That's not the case. Audi's not a piece of crap. They're a good car, but but obviously there's some expensive parts on that puppy or something. I am really going to get a second, third, and fourth opinion on this. I'm just not going to. When something seems weird, it's usually because it's weird.
Right.
And both John and I had a physical reaction when you said $1,900, and we're not mechanics, we don't work on cars, but we both have enough redneck in us that we've turned a wrench here or there, and so you just kind of go, huh?
I just know my first 2 or 3 cars didn't cost $1,900 for the whole machine, man. Much less the brake job on it.
Well, that's true. There's that too. That gives you head tilt. But yeah, if you're going to move, just move to something that look for. What you're looking for is reliable and or low maintenance cost. Or both, and there's no problem to do that, and you can move down a little bit in car, but let's not move up in car because that is working against your, in terms of cost, it's working against your goals, your preset goals.